In this video, I'm going to be comparing Hotspot Shield, Cyberghost, and PureVPN to see which one comes out on top. And as I'm a paying customer for each of these VPNs, I'm going to be going behind the scenes and sharing with you guys the speeds, servers, the user interface, and even connecting to a geo-restricted location on Netflix with each of these VPNs so you can see how they actually perform. And quickly, just before I get stuck in, if you are looking to get started with either of these providers, I do have massive discount links down below in the video description. Let's get started. Okay guys, so the first thing I looked into when comparing these VPN providers was the price. So for myself personally, and I know a lot of other people out there, we obviously don't want to be overpaying for a VPN if we can go and get a similar, if not a better service at a cheaper price. So at the time of making this video, Cyberghost is by far the cheapest option out of these three VPN providers. So as of making this video, you can pick up Cyberghost for $2.75 per month, and this is based on their 36-month plan, and followed by Cyberghost is PureVPN, which is $3.33 based on the 24-month plan, and then we have Hotspot Shield, which is more expensive at $7.99, which is based on the 12-month plan. So in this particular category, Cyberghost definitely comes out on top. Okay guys, so the next thing I looked into was the amount of servers, locations, and also the speeds of each of these providers. So as you can see guys, Cyberghost definitely does come out ahead when it comes to the amount of servers that you can connect to. At the time of making this video, they do have over 5,700 servers on their network, followed by Hotspot Shield that has 3,000 and PureVPN that has 2,000. And when it does come to speeds, from my own personal experience, I actually have found Hotspot to be by far the fastest out of these three providers, and the amount of servers that a VPN offers doesn't always equate to speed. So this is why you do see a difference between speeds and the amount of servers that a VPN offers. So I would definitely say that Hotspot Shield is the fastest, followed by Cyberghost and then PureVPN. But if you're just looking at the pure numbers on paper for the amount of servers, Cyberghost does come out on top in this particular category. So the next thing I looked into between these three VPN providers was the security, encryption, compatibility with torrenting. So as you can see guys, Cyberghost VPN and PureVPN are both utilizing the OpenVPN protocol and the AES 256 military grade encryption, and they both work perfectly fine for hiding your IP address for downloading torrents. And when you compare this to Hotspot Shield, they really are different from their major competitors, as they're actually using their own unique Hydra protocol, and they actually don't unfortunately have access to the OpenVPN protocol, and this is something that I would definitely like to see change in the coming time. However, they are using the AES 256 military grade encryption, and they also work great for torrenting as well. And when it comes to the login policy of each of these VPNs, none of them track the websites you visit or the timestamps. However, when it comes to Hotspot Shield, they actually do track bandwidth usage, and this is mainly for internal purposes only. So in this particular category, I would say Cyberghost and PureVPN are on the same level, followed by Hotspot Shield, as I really would like them to use the OpenVPN protocol. So the next thing I looked into when comparing these VPNs was the amount of devices that you can connect simultaneously on a single account, and also the compatibility with other platforms as well. So at the time of making this video, Cyberghost does lead the pack, as they do allow you to connect up to 5 devices on a single account, and then followed behind them is Hotspot Shield and PureVPN, which both allow you to connect up to 5 devices. So for all of these three VPNs, if you're just looking to use it for personal use, maybe you're looking to connect your laptop, your iPhone, and maybe even your smart TV, then all of these providers will allow you to do that. And when it comes to the compatibility with different platforms, all of these VPNs do allow you to connect to the major platforms such as Windows, macOS, iOS, Android, and even other platforms such as the Amazon Fire TV Stick and the Apple TV. So in this particular category, I would have to give the slight edge to Cyberghost VPN, as they do allow you to connect 2 additional devices. So the next thing I looked into when comparing these VPNs was the speed and also the capability of unblocking geo-restricted content. So from my own personal experience, I would say Hotspot Shield and Cyberghost definitely are the best out of these three, followed by PureVPN. From my own personal experience with using PureVPN, I have found them to be a little bit unreliable, especially when trying to connect to the major Netflix regions such as the UK and the United States. However, Hotspot Shield and Cyberghost have no issues with this whatsoever. And on the flip side of the coin, from my own personal experience, I definitely have found Hotspot Shield to be the fastest of these three providers. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is jump over to my Netflix account and connect to a geo-restricted location using Netflix, just so you can see how they actually perform. So as you can see, guys, I'm over here on my Netflix account, and the first VPN I'm going to cover is Hotspot Shield. And just as a quick side note, I am using the premium version of Hotspot Shield. As with the free version, it actually doesn't give you any capability of unblocking Netflix. So to go and change my location, essentially all I have to do is click on the globe icon on the top right hand corner. And from here, I can search for a particular location. So I'm actually in the mood for watching the Friends TV show, and you actually still can find this on Netflix as long as you know where to look. So I'm going to go search for the United Kingdom, as this location actually still does have access to the Friends TV show. So I'll click on the UK, press connect, and then press connect again. And this will now go and connect me to the fastest server on the UK network. And as you can see, guys, we are now connected. So I can go back to my Netflix account and I'll refresh the browser, and this will go load me onto the UK-based version of Netflix. And it really is that simple, guys. It literally only takes a couple of clicks. And just to show you guys this, I'll go and search for the Friends TV show. So I'll just do a quick search for that one. And as you can see, guys, we now have access to the Friends TV show, plus some additional titles that aren't available in my location, such as How I Met Your Mother, That 70s Show, Fresh Prince, and heaps of others as well. So what I'm going to do now is just go play a really small snippet of this TV show in real time. So I'll just go click on this one. And typically, I do find it does load instantly. So as you can see from that test, guys, Hotspot Shield works incredibly well for unblocking Netflix. And from my own personal experience, I actually have found them to be the fastest VPN I've ever used. And you do have to pay a premium for that. However, if you are looking for that functionality, then it is a great investment. And again, guys, if you do want to get started with them, I do have a massive discount link down below in the video description. Okay, guys, so I've gone and disconnected from Hotspot Shield, and the next VPN I'm going to cover is Cyberghost Vpn. So one of the major benefits of Cyberghost Vpn is that they actually do have specialty servers specifically for Netflix. And just to show you guys this, I can toggle down here. And as you can see, guys, we've got various servers specifically for streaming. So say I want to go watch the Netflix US, I can click on that server and then toggle this on, and this will go and connect me to the fastest location on the American network. So I'll just give this a couple of moments to connect. And as you can see, guys, we are now connected to a server in Los Angeles. So I'll go back to my Netflix account and I'll refresh the browser. And this will go load me onto the American version of Netflix. And just to show you guys this, I'll go and search for Marvel movies, which you actually still can find on Netflix as long as you know where to look. So I'll do a quick search for Marvel. Let's do a quick search for that one. And as you can see, guys, we now have access to a couple of Marvel titles, including Avengers Infinity War and Ant-Man and the Wasp. So again, I'm going to go play a little bit of this in real time. So I'll just click on this one. And again, guys, this won't be edited whatsoever. And from my own experience with Cyberghost, I typically find it takes between 5 and sometimes 20 seconds on the longer end. And as you can see, guys, that's now loading with... Okay, guys, so the last VPN I'm going to test in this comparison is PureVPN. So again, I've gone in and logged into my account. So all I have to do is toggle down here and search for a location. So again, I would like to connect to the American version of Netflix. So I'll do a quick search for the United States. I'll click on that location, and just like the other VPN providers, this will automatically connect me to the fastest server on the PureVPN network. So as you can see, guys, we are now connected, and our IP address is located in Chicago in the United States. So I'll go back to Netflix and I'll refresh the browser. So again, this will load me onto the American version of Netflix. So I'll just give this a couple of moments to load. And now I'll go and search for a TV show called The Office, which isn't available in my location, and it is available in the United States plus a couple of other locations. So I'll do a quick search for that one. And as you can see, guys, I now have access to The Office TV show. So again, I'm going to go play a little bit of this TV show in real time, as I really want to show you guys what it's actually like to use these VPNs and the speeds that you're likely to receive. So I'll go and play a little bit of this TV show in real time with no edits whatsoever. And from my own experience with PureVPN, it typically does take between sometimes 5 seconds and 30 seconds on the longer end of the spectrum. And this is my typical experience. They are definitely a lot slower, especially when compared to their major competitors. And this can also depend, the speeds that is, on the time of day you're trying to connect, how many people are on the server, and also your geographic location as well. So as you can see guys, Hotspot Shield and Cyberghost definitely blows PureVPN out of the water when it comes to speeds. Okay guys, so from my own personal experience with using each of these VPN providers, my personal favorite would have to be Hotspot Shield, as they definitely are one of the fastest VPNs I have ever used. Their load times are pretty much instant, which is really rare to find in the VPN industry. And if you are looking for a VPN specifically for unblocking, say, the UK or the American version of Netflix, then they really are a great contender. And again, guys, if you do want to get started with any of these VPNs, I will have massive discount links down below in the video description. So hopefully this comparison of Hotspot Shield, Cyberghost, and PureVPN has been helpful for you. If I've missed anything, or maybe you'd like me to answer a specific question about VPNs, Netflix, or anything along those lines, then please feel free to comment down below, as I'll be more than happy to help you out. So as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.